other news, we got to talk about it because I don't think we did talk about the NBA draft. We did talk about the draft a bit, I think, as soon as it happened. But this kind of next step, this Victor Wembanyama,
Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyama.
Yes.
In
You
his
call
summer
him
league,
Big Vic.
I'll call him Big V. Why not?
No. Big Vic. Vic.
I'm gonna make it V just because you said that.
Oh my god!
I'm just gonna call
so weird
because I'm just gonna call him whatever. It's Big V.
Man,
Big V. Yes, there we go. It's done.
Guys. If you're watching this show, I just want you to know I apologize for my co-host. Nobody calls him Big V. It's Big Vic or Victor Wembanyama. That's the only names we hear first. This man is not. He's not out here paying attention to NBA basketball. But we'll keep you straight. We'll keep you straight.
Big V. When I see him,
man, this is gonna hurt my ears.
I'm not gonna get backhanded by his.
Shout out Britney Spears. There will be no Britney Spears slander on this show. Okay, there will be no Britney Spears slander on this show. I don't know why she was going up to a 7'5" man trying to tap him on the shoulder. Makes no sense.
That's the question.
Make no sense. But the most important thing coming out of this draft here, I think you guys got to pay attention to. I'll go ahead and give my little analysis. You'll put my cap back on. All right. Brandon Miller going number 2 was very controversial to Charlotte. Obviously, we know Charlotte owner's former owner, Michael Jordan. I believe he still has a stake in it, but sold it for, cool. I believe billion or something.
A couple billion.
Yeah, he got his money's worth, let's say, right? But he's still in charge in terms of making certain calls, at least during the draft. Drafted Brandon Miller. I thought it was a good call, but it's had a horrible summer league. And Scoot, who went number 3 to Portland, and of course we know that Damian Lillard is being traded here pretty soon. He should come to LA, but that's a story for another day. Scoot Henderson looks fantastic. So we'll see. We'll pay attention to the 1 and 2. But the one that I want to talk about is the mindset of Victor Wembanyama. Like, if you pay attention to the interviews that this man is given, this man is the epitome of the corporate athlete. And I believe not by his skill set, not by the fact that he's 7'5", not by the fact that he's got handles like a guard, not by the fact that he doesn't even have to jump to dunk, right? But because of his mindset and the interviews that he has, this man is a true corporate athlete, and he's being groomed to take over. Victor, let me just give you a little something here. And this wasn't prepared, just a little something off the cuff for you guys. All right, it's just a little something off the cuff. So Victor was asked, how do you feel about all this hype around you? He said, listen, I don't let all this stuff get to my head, because I know I have such great expectations. Just off the top of it. Such great expectations for myself that I am immune to all of this noise. I don't care. Now, let's go ahead and compare. And then my brother here will jump in. Let's go ahead and compare the mindset of Wembanyama to another first-round pick, Zion Williamson. You guys remember Zion was supposed to take over the league. He was supposed to be the next LeBron. People called him the baby goat, right? Broke Nike shoe at Duke University. This dude is looks like Draymond Green, but can jump out the gym. Okay. Obviously, we know he struggled with the beignets here. He struggled with the king crab cakes, right? He struggled, right? And he was asked. He made an appearance in Gilbert Arenas show. And guys, this is important. This is all about your health and wealth. These are important. All right. Gilbert Arenas shows up on the show, and they ask him, is it hard to maintain your diet? Keep in mind, this man has $100 million from Nike, a couple $100 million, if not more, from the Pelicans, yeah. Right? And basically has all of this on the line. Could be the face of the league, right? Has probably 2 or 3 private chefs at this point. Has a weight clause in his contract, multi-million-dollar contract. This man says, since it's you, I'll be honest. That bleep is hard. It's hard, man. Like, you're 2022. You got a lot of money, and it feels like you have all the money in the world. It is hard. This man is talking about how difficult it is for him to maintain a weight in his weight clause to get a couple $1 million, guys.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Listen, I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm a coach. I understand. Wow. That's all I got to say. Wow.
Listen, cut the guy a break. First off, being hard on people, coach. You're being a little hard on him. He's 22, right? 20, 21. I don't know. He's young. He's young.
That is the worst part of the situation. Let's not put this on age. Let's not put this on age. Victor is 19.
Yeah. However,
what?
that's just not his thing. Like, so first off, in this conversation, we're looking at Zion. Zion's been open, I guess, about this weight thing, the weight clause.
No, he hasn't.
Listen,
this is his first interview about it. But keep going.
Meaning that we know this is an actual issue. This is not the first time that society, the sports world, has talked about his weight. He's now just talking about it. But in general, we know this is a thing, right? That's not just because like that's his mindset on it. Big V probably struggles in a different area. We just don't know what that area is yet. Like, it might not be in his food, but it might be in how he practices or his off the court active. Like, who knows?
You're wrong.
I'm not. And we have to let this scenario play out. That's all. We just gotta let it play out.
No. Let's have a word here. Let's have a word of accountability to our young men and women out here. Listen, this is not about being hard on Zion. Okay. This is not about age. This is not about anything. We're going to hand you a multi-million-dollar contract, and all we need you to do is to eat what your chef prepares for you. No, sir. This is not about age. Okay. This is not about anything. Victor is 19, and the way he speaks about his regiment, his approach to the game, listen, I'm just saying there's levels to this. And for those out there who screaming genetics, behavior is what I always scream. Habits is what I always scream. And when you put millions of dollars on the line, come on now. Come on.
That's supposed to make someone do more because there's money on the line?
No, he should have been doing it before the money was on the line. Thank you. I appreciate that. He should have been doing it before the money was on the line.
Should, but right, like I'm saying, like that. There's obviously going to be a struggle for Zion.
This is not about Zion's character.
Right.
Let me be clear.
Right.
This is about mindset. And what I really want to point out is a lot of people will point to genetics in terms of success. For example, LeBron's success. For example, Victor's success. I point to their mindset. Of course, there are things out there that's hard for LeBron. Of course, there are things out there that are hard for Vic, but it is your approach.
Yeah.
It is your approach that matters. Who has not given Zion the opportunity, right? Or the tools, or every single opportunity, basically everything he needs, he's been given. And we're going to excuse him for not doing the things he knows to do. Come on, man. Come on. I think this is what's wrong with society right now. All right. We can't speak on things like this without people doing like, well, he's just not that way. All right. It's just not in his personality. It's just maybe that's just hard for him. Man, listen. No. There comes a time, right, when we all make decisions, and that's what it's all about. All right. We all make this decision. He has to make multiple decisions. This is him shoveling food in his mouth. Multiple decisions, multiple beignets, I'm not going to eat what my chef gives me. I'm going to go eat this. Bro, those are a series of multiple decisions over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And you have an injury history. Come on, man. We can't do that. We can't do that. At some point in time, you got to take responsibility. Hard work beats talent when what?
Talent doesn't work hard.
Come on, man. We're corporate athletes out here. We got to point these things out.
And you're doing a great job of pointing it out. And I think the rest of society is too, right? That's why they asked him the question on the show, is because it's a real thought that people have. However, again, my stance, I'm not letting him off the hook. I'm not
as he's about to let him off the hook.
I'm not. I just my perspective is always we're all struggling in an area.
Of course.
It's just this happens to be the one that right is a spot for us to talk about, and we believe because it's something that we deal in, it's controllable. Again, everything is controllable because it's a decision that you're making, but that's just one aspect of his corporate athletehood, right, of his nature.
That is again a major aspect, bro. And that's the difference here. This is not just one aspect. Everything in his life is tied to this one thing, right? Yes,
mindset, not health, not the health side.
Absolutely, a health. He's a professional athlete. Yeah. What are you talking about? It's literally in his contract.
Yeah, but there's plenty of, again, we're talking about Zion specifically, but there's plenty of players that like don't eat well.
He's not plenty of players.
I know.
He's not plenty of players.
I'm just saying though.
He's again, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. He is probably the most talented number one pick until Victor came around. Right. So this is not, and we can have this conversation, another day, but I'm not going to let you do this. I'm not going to let you do it. I'm not going to let you do it, because I'll tell you this. And I was a kid, right, at some point. So I speak from my perspective.
Really? You didn't come out with this wisdom? You didn't?
Well, I did, but in kid form.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. In kid form. Right.
Got it.
When we say these sort of things are okay, I do truly believe that student athletes, young folks see that and they say, it's okay. Especially when you're so talented, you're literally what? Look at the AAU circuit. We're literally babied all the way through, right? Like what? You know, okay, somebody will take the test for you. What? You know, all the way through. We're not doing them any favors, right? And this is why I have a couple points point out. This is why I believe, and Kobe Bryant also believed, and a lot of people have stated behind the scenes that, or on camera, that the international players will overtake the NBA over time. Why? Mindset. Look at the Joker. Look at Vic, right? Look at Embiid, right? Mindset. The last four, we've talked about this. The last four, I believe, MVPs have been international players. The talent outside of the U.S. has dominated, right? But now, when talent doesn't work hard, right? The talent is here, but that's picking up. Whether it's Serbia, whether it's Congo, whether it's Cameroon, whether they're picking up, right? Mm-hmm. They're picking up, and I think that this is a whole nother thing we're going to see here. But you got to pay attention. It's not just about the sports. So we study sports, so we can apply it to our lives as corporate athletes.
That's right.